Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of Unpontificated. My name is Vuyo, and on this episode, I am going to show you a interview that was done by Stephen LeDrew. You may remember Stephen LeDrew from times past, but right now he has a show called a 3 Minute Interview, and today he is interviewing a conservative commentator. And let me just show you a little bit about Stephen LeDrew first. So this is what Stephen LeDrew says about himself. Stephen LeDrew is a lawyer, broadcaster, responsible father, and a believer in fairness and good manners and liberalism in the best sense of the word. Stephen LeDrew is an enemy of the bureaucratic busybodies, know-it-all ideologues, pontificating politicians who tell everyone else how to live their lives, woke idiots, and politically correct milquetoast sanitized media outlets. So yeah, this is my kind of guy. I like how he says pontificating politicians. My show is called Unpontificated. For those who don't know, pontificating is basically giving your opinion as if it's the only opinion that matters in kind of an arrogant fashion. That's pontificating. So that's why I call my show Unpontificated, because I do give my opinion, but I am ready to be corrected, and certainly I'm not a know-it-all, for sure. I am willing to learn. And this is the interview that I want you guys to see. I really want you to, the reason why I found this interesting was what he was saying about Justin Trudeau. Let's listen to the interview.
Please donate, subscribe. John Capobianco is a big shot Tory. He ran for the Conservative Party twice. He didn't quite make it, but he's involved, and that's a good citizen. He joins me right now because I want to put the question to you as an observer. As a big shot conservative, an observer of politics, right now we have a prime minister who is, cabinet ministers are leaving in swarms. Caucus is writing letters. My bet is he's got an ego so big, he's going to stay. And he got rid of the rules in the party to get rid of a leader. He's going to.
That was it. That was one of the things that I really liked. He's got an ego so big. If you go into my videos, I did a video on why I think Justin Trudeau will leave. Justin Trudeau will leave if Donald Trump is elected. He will not leave if Kamala Harris is elected. The reason why I say that is because his ego is so big. If Kamala Harris gets elected, then he will have a legacy moment, because Kamala Harris is the first black Indian female president of the US, and he missed out on the Obama legacy moment. So he will want to try and see if he can be prime minister while Kamala is president of the US. So he's going to stay and run in the 2025 election. That's what I believe.
Stay, have the country go through misery, and the country is in bad shape. So, I mean, as a conservative, what do you say he should do, and what's going to happen?
Well, that's the big question, obviously. And I would say, as an observer of politics and somebody has been in politics a long time, that leaders will only go, the process by which to get rid of leaders is hard. Especially the Liberals, because they did away with some of those rules. So in order to get rid of the prime minister, he himself has to decide that he's going to go, and that decision is going to be his. Now, the only thing that can make a decision for a leader is caucus. As we saw that with Patrick Brown here in Ontario and other leaders, when caucus start revolting and doing so publicly, and the leader, be it a prime minister or a premier, starts losing the confidence of his or her caucus, that's the end of their time. Because the minute you lose that,
he can still have a vote in the House. And even if they, some sit it out, he'll still win the vote. Well, so there's not going to be an election.
What I think so, Stephen, is up until now, it's always been these unnamed sources,
right?
And that's just cowardly. Anybody that says, to the media, I don't want Trudeau to run again, but yet won't put their name to it, bunk.
Yeah.
But once they start putting, as we've been seeing over the last little while, people like Sean Casey, the MP from Prince Edward Island, Anthony Housefather, and others. So once people start putting their names to this, then others start feeling a little bit more comfortable that, hey, I'm going to now put my name to it. If that starts getting into the 20, 30, 35, 40 range of caucus members, that's a heck of a lot of caucus members.
It's a lot of caucus members, but Trudeau is so
arrogant,
ego-driven. and he wants the job so badly, for to stand up and say, I've been running a great government, and I'm going to continue to run a great government, just shows how silly he is, because everybody knows it's been a terrible government, even dyed-in-the-wool liberals. So if he just says, screw you, I'm staying, and in the process, screw Canada, we aren't going to have a revolution. We aren't going to have people going to Ottawa with guns, maybe, a few dump trucks,
well,
no guns.
Not only that, though, but I actually believe that he thinks that he's the only one that can actually become prime minister and beat Pierre Poilievre, because he feels that he's beat every other conservative leader.
Oh, I've always
and he's like,
underestimated.
well, 20% polling differential is nothing, because in election campaigns matter and that he'll win. I think he truly believes that. But I do believe, though, Stephen, that once these caucus members start getting up there, because the next thing you know is the confidence votes. If Liberal members start voting with the opposition on non-confidence, how's that going to look with the Prime Minister?
Oh, the Prime Minister will just write some more checks out and say, vote for me, I'll give you more money. Despicable. John Capobianco, thank you very much. 3 minutes.
Well, there you have it. Really short interview, quite concise, but you'll see that Mr. Stephen LeDrew and even Mr. Capobianco there actually believe that Justin Trudeau is one of the most arrogant people that there is in politics. And if there's someone more arrogant, I'd really like to meet him. But just a short little clip there, guys, that I wanted you to see. I don't know if Trudeau's going to leave. I really don't know. But I truly do believe that he'll only leave if Trump is elected. He does not want to have another prime minister term with Trump. He'll be gone. I'll see you on the next episode. Ciao.